I have an eyebrow pencil. Hang on. This is not an eyebrow pencil. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Cringe warning, if you're gonna cringe, click off the video or don't complain to me about it. So this video is completely, I'm not prepared for it. I literally got bored while laying in bed and thought, hey, may as well do a makeup video. So here we go. I think I'm gonna do a bit of a blue makeup thing just to match my hair. So yeah, let's get started. Now my mirror is here, so I'm gonna be facing this way a little bit. But, you know, you'll still be able to see. Shit, I've lost my beauty blender. I got it. So this is gonna be different to my other one because my other one was using all products that were cheap and didn't really work that well. But this one, I'm gonna actually be using my products. So let's get to it. Good luck. I look insane. Primer, first off. This is the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. So I've used it for a really long time. A few years now I've actually been using the same one. So I would highly recommend. Now, in this video, I'm going to be using something very special that I haven't actually used yet, and that is my Jeffree Star Blue Blood Palette. I am so insanely excited to use this. You have no idea. I was also thinking of using my other new palette, which is the Morphe Pride palette, and oh my god, it is gorgeous. So I'm thinking maybe of using some of the blues in this as well, but yeah, we shall see. A funny thing about this is my concealer because it actually broke in the thing, so it's just open. Yeah, so I have to have it in this. I have a shit ton of spots that I just like, bitch, who are you? I used this in my other video because it was one of the cheap ones, and I actually haven't stopped using it just because it is so good. So I use it all the time now. So yeah, that concealer is Flower by I have no idea what brand because it was one of the cheap ones. But yeah, I got it from Cheap as Chips, believe it or not. So go check that out. And I'm sorry if half the time I'm looking in the viewfinder because I'm kind of using that as another mirror because this one's really dark. Now I'm going to be using my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. This foundation is exactly my skin tone. I actually brought it in Sydney, I think, and I had a spot on my face and I put it on the spot, the tester bottle, and literally dabbed it in with my finger and it wasn't even like it was there. But the spot was covered. It was that good. So I've used this ever since. Love that. This is full coverage as well, and I haven't actually used full coverage makeup in quite a long time. So I am slightly scared and fearing for my life a little bit. But, you know, we'll make it work. I'm going to get judged so harshly on this video because, like, I could just say, oh no, it might turn out shit because I'm not actually trying, I was just doing it for shits and giggles. But I am actually trying, so please don't be too harsh on me or too critical because I try, I swear I try. My camera's probably gonna run out of battery halfway through this. So if all of a sudden you see me swap to a really weird angle, I'm switched to my phone because it's run out of battery. Which like guaranteed will happen because I'm not prepared or organized whatsoever in any way. Hello? And yeah, I'm still in my pajamas and like not very like, you know, prepared because I literally have been laying in bed for 3 hours and I just got really bored, so I thought I would do this. So that's why I'm still in my pajamas, yay. What do I do in makeup next? We'll do Revlon Sculpt and Highlight Contour Kit. Whoa. So these colours, I have used this before. These colours are so nice. So I'm going to be using that for contour. And I'm probably going to be using the wrong brushes this whole time. So just be kind to me. Please be kind to me. Using a really light contour because I don't like contouring my face and I don't, okay, it's gonna sound really cocky, I don't really need it, but I do it anyway just because, I mean, I don't know. I have no idea why I do it, but yeah, I don't like doing it, but I do. I'll be like really cheesy and say, oh, I do it for you guys for extra content. Saw a girl walking around school the other day and she had contour on and it wasn't actually blended. It was literally just boom, boom, and I was like, get some help.
Stop it. Get some help.
We're gonna move straight on to eyes because I like doing eyes at the start because... Okay. I'm gonna be using this MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot and it's pretty much an eyeshadow primer and it's actually so good. So I'm just gonna use a bit of that, and yes, this is a new one. So yeah, fun. By the way, another palette I've been living on is this Urban Decay Heat palette, and this is actually my palette of choice whenever I go out. So I actually use this a lot of the time. Would highly recommend. Because I've had this one for a while and I used to, oh god, things are falling out. And I used to use, ow! I used to use this primarily, but that other one is more of a red tone, which I prefer. We're just gonna use, shit! I'm a mess. This is like just slightly darker than my normal skin tone. Okay, see, it doesn't really make a difference, but it just pretty much eyeshadow primer. Because usually my eyeshadow primer is white, as probably a lot of people's are, and I used to use an e.l.f. one, but I've just gotten this recently. It's a little bit of a different take on it, which I'm kind of loving. My 3 favourite brushes of all time. So, I'm terrified. I think we're gonna go for a slightly darker sort of colour. So what I'm going to start off with is this lighter colour called Blue Blood first, and then I think I'm going to mix it with some of the Deceased just to create a little bit of difference. Oh my god. One swipe. Whoopie-dee-goo. One swipe and that's how much came out. Holy credul. You ready? This is a dream come true. The first thing I'm noticing about this palette is that it's quite powdery when I wipe my brush in. A bit comes off in the thing. But I mean, I'm not really fussed with how it feels. I more care about what it looks like on and how it applies. And it's applying fairly powdery but still nice. I have no fallout, which is a good sign. I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit. Wow, I just turned into a proper beauty guru. Yeah, so it's not blending great. It is a little bit though. Okay, I think I'm still a bit undecided, to be honest. So now that I've got that, oh, I just wiped it on my head. Okay, I'm going to add a bit of the darker just out, yes. And I'm gonna be using Deceased, which is definitely noticeably darker. I'm still quite undecided on this so far. It's definitely darker. Do I notice a whole difference? Not really. Is it interesting to blend? Yes, because it doesn't blend great. Jeffree, I don't mean to be harsh, please send me stuff. So I'm just gonna blend that out. The rain! I'm trying to film a video! Jesus Christ. Selfish much. Flat market. I'm going to a party tonight and I'm so excited. I mean, it's a birthday party and I don't get invited to birthdays much. So like anyone who sees this, if you're having a birthday party and you want to invite me, please totally feel free to invite me. Because I will come happily and I will bring you presents just for you. Because I'm nice. I'm kind of digging this so far. There's no way in hell I am recreating this on the other eye. Like, at all. Like, no chance. Okay. Love that. I look so pale in this lighting. Can I make it, oh no, more pale. Need to make it like slightly warmer. That looks better. Okay, that looks a lot better. Now there is this color called Crystal Flesh and I'm extremely scared to use it. But, oh, that is pretty tasty. You can't see that at all. But I'm thinking I'm just gonna add a little bit of this on my lid, so just around here. And that'll just give it a little bit of sparkle and shine. So now I've added a little bit of shine in that. You probably can't see it at all. Whoa, I just found another cup. Jeffree, I have an issue. So this color here, Ocean Ice, actually doesn't come off on the brush. Like, it doesn't come off. From that many swipes, I got this just here. So I think that's one that you more apply with your finger just to dab on. I'm gonna tell myself that because I love Jeffree and I love this palette and I love everything about it and I love makeup. And I miss you. And I miss you. So now I'm just going to go back in with the blue blood and do exactly the same thing on the other eye as I did with the first eye, obviously. And try... I've already fucked it up. We'll roll with it, we'll go with it. Yes, I do that sometimes, don't judge me. What have I done? Look at that one compared to that one. Ah! I hate this. Matching eyeshadow is my worst thing. Having one of those moments. I'm back after a mental breakdown. I think I fixed it. Partly. It looks better than before. I also had to swap my battery because it went flat as I anticipated. But luckily I was charging another battery at the same time, so I fixed it. As you can tell, this one I had a little bit of an issue. This one's really good. I'll just take every photo from this angle. That's my plan. Boom, shine. So now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this little brush and I'm gonna use the I'm Cold, which is the lightest out of most of these, out of the actual blues, and just put that in my little eye bit here. And because this is light, it will create kind of a nice contrast. And if you can't tell, I'm an art student. And what I do is I just bring it along here a little bit to create that kind of effect as well. Of a larger eye, you could even say. Oh, whoa. Boom. A little bit of contrast, love that. And there's also this other colour that I was looking at. It's called Kalinen. And I'm gonna just put this in the very centre, well not the very centre, in just here. That's the only place I'm gonna put it. And I'm not going to blend it out either, just to create a dolly look. Imagine if it wasn't actually recording this whole time. I would murder someone. So there we go, that's that done. And I'm just gonna take my big brush here and just do a little sweep under there, because I know that there is fallout. Woo! Sorry, that's really loud. So now, what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, I also got the Jeffree glosses that I'm going to be using one of after. I have Legends Only, Crystal Kiss and Shockwave. They're the colours that I got. So I'm going to be using them at the end as well. Now I'm going to be using my NYX Ombre blush in Fard Ombre. It doesn't actually really say anything about it, but it's a slightly dark, oh no, exposed, ah! So it is the slightly darker one, but I'm just going to be using a mixture between the light and the dark just up the top, just for my checks. Okay, and now I'm going to be swapping blushes, and I'm going to be using this Models Prefer Mineral Blush Soft Touch in Winter's End, and it's just this tiny little one, but it just is really light and has just overall nice little bit of colour. And it is for more the rosy cheek sort of thing, so I'm going to be using that as well. On the nose, on the chin, just to actually make me not look as pale as a fucking ghost. I'm getting sick again, I think, and I hate it because I literally just was sick and I thought I was getting better, but apparently I'm not. So I'm just gonna do normal eyebrows, normal shit like that. Spoolie. So now I'm just gonna be using this little one just to actually coat my eyebrow in it. I keep looking at myself in the reflection of the door and absolutely scaring the shit out of myself. So that's how my day is going. And now we just take the spoolie and brush that out. Okay, eyebrows done. That was cringe. Now, I'm gonna do this very lightly because I may fuck it up. But I was actually planning on doing a little swiggle through my eyebrow. That's what I was originally planning to do. That kind of looks cool, not gonna lie. That actually looks pretty lit! That was a terrible noise. So I was just using Make Magic for that outline in the Morphe Pride palette. So now I'm going to be going in with Peace and doing it just a little bit darker. This is the part where I stuff up. Okay. This Peace is very similar to the darker colour in the Jeffree palette that I used. So I guess it kind of fits. I have an eyebrow pencil. Hang on. This is not an eyebrow pencil. Yep, okay, that's a thing. Oh, going insane. Shush. Okay, that worked. Okay. Now, I'm going to go in with my mascara. Where is my mascara? That's fun. I have a shit ton of mascara. I'm going to show you all the mascaras I have right now. So this is half of them because I can't hold them all. I have Max Factor, Rimmel, Revlon, Maybelline, and an Urban Decay, and another Maybelline. The Urban Decay one is like my favorite packaging. It's just so pretty, but I don't really like the brush on it, sadly. So my one of choice, ooh, what will it be? This one. So it's the Maybelline Define a Lash Mascara is the one I always use, and I just love the brush. I love the consistency. I love pretty much everything about it. It's just a really nice mascara, and yeah, it's just really good. So I'm gonna take to my lashes. Where's my lash primer? So this has no label. I'm pretty sure it's from Estee Lauder, and it's a lash primer, and it's got a blue tint to it, and pretty much you just run it over your lashes and it creates a base layer for you to apply your mascara pretty much. I also use my spoolie to just make sure they're brushed out afterwards. And then I get my spoolie and I just do a little run. Now I'm just gonna do my bottom lashes a little bit. I don't do my bottom lashes too much, I just do a little dab because my bottom lashes are really long and they look really spidery when I do lots on it, as you can see. Fuck. Ooh! Damn! They look good. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. So, eyelashes. I did have a lash lift and tint not that long ago, and it was like heaven. But sadly they have gone down now, and I'm getting them done next week though, so I am so happy. I just realised I have a bit of foundation sitting just here that I didn't know about this whole time. So before I do my lips, I am just going to do some powder across my whole face. This is the Tarte powder in Smooth Operator. Smooth. Amazonian clay pressed. Now, it's extremely used, but goddamn, it is like heaven. So I'm just gonna take this across my whole face, pretty much, and just, I got it in my mouth. Okay, lesson learnt, don't talk while doing this. Yeet. Oh god, yeet. Ugh. No judging. I'm semi-asti automatic. Money add then multiply. I call it mathematic. So now I've got that across my whole face. I'm going to do some highlight. So I can either use my Fenty Beauty highlighting stick in Starstruck, which is so pretty. You probably can't see it. It doesn't really do it justice on camera. Or I actually have this that I got for my birthday. Australis Eyes on Unicorn eyeshadow palette. And they say these are eyeshadows. Look at them. They are like freaking shiny as heck. So I'm just going to be using this one. And usually what I do when I'm putting on highlight, I apply it and then blend it a little bit. Which I mean is not usually what people do. But I like to do it. Ooh. Oh god, we love that. Oh, I've just put blue in it. Oh. I would highly recommend this. It is incredible. And it goes on so easily and just so nicely. And then a little bit of hair. Blend it out. And a little bit on my nose and a little bit up here. A little bit on my chin. Now, out of these colours for my lips, I think I'm gonna try this one, but just a tiny bit because it is extremely sparkly, as you can tell. This one is Crystal Kiss, and it is stunning. I'll put a little bit on my hand. Like, it's just here. You can, oh, there we go, you can see it. It is stunning. So I'm just gonna, they all smell like cotton candy. And it's hen. Holy shit. Semi-state automatic. Oh, it is like absolutely gorgeous. And this one, which is Shockwave, is kind of the same, but it has more sparkles and is a slightly warmer tone, so it's more bronzy. And then Legends Only is pretty much a nude, but it still has a tiny bit of sparkle in it, which is really nice. This one I tend to wear quite a bit just because it's also, it's also not that out there. It's kind of just a simple gloss with still a little bit of shimmer in it. And ladylike. Sometimes I do actually like to just go over and just pat it on so it kind of diffuses the shimmer a little bit. And as you can see, it kind of adds to it, but also diffuses it a little bit. And I think I've got it on my hand and it's sticky. So these glosses stay sticky, they don't actually dry. They don't actually dry as such. So there's actually two of these that I really like. So there's this MAC Prep and Prime Fix, and there's also Anastasia Beverly Hill Dewy Setting Spray. So I think I'm going to be using the MAC one just because I don't want a really dewy finish. Oh, it smells so good. And now I just let that dry. And now we do the reveal. So this is the finished look. I'll do a little bit of a artsy video to show it off. But yeah. I thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was just really fun to make. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye!